Okay, another one, views. When you're expressing your views, we usually use the preposition on. In God we trust. Exactly. The same thing, Sergey. In God we trust, as we have on all of our currency, our money here in the U.S. In God we trust. So yes, views. So when you express your views, you have your views on something. So what are your views on divorce? What are your views on politics? What are your views on the crisis in another country? So why not say believe? In God we trust, in God we believe. It's just that they're pretty synonymous, Sergey, trust and believe. But for some reason, that's what the early people in the U.S., the forefathers of the country, decided in trust. They're pretty much the same, but trust maybe has a stronger feeling if you trust somebody. So I think it has a stronger meaning, the word trust, than believe. Even though they're synonymous, but stronger is trust. Okay, so what are your views? What are your views on the election? What are your views on the political atmosphere in Japan? What are your views on divorce? What are your views on marriage? What are your views on abortion? So that on controversial things, we ask what your views are on, and you have to use the preposition on. What do you think of? So when you're asking an opinion about what somebody thinks of someone else, we use the preposition of. What do you think of the new boss? What do you think of the new policy? What do you think of the news? What do you think of the decision? So I always use think of. I am in favor of. So there you've got in favor, so you got a preposition before and a preposition after. In favor of long prison sentences. I am in favor of a tax increase. I am in favor of changing the laws. So that's the combination we use when we talk about being in favor of something. And here we have a couple more prepositions we use when we're talking about our opinions. Being for something obviously means that you approve of something, or being against something. You don't agree with it. So are you for or are you against something? You always follow it with a noun. And then here we got the word doubt again. And when we're talking about our doubts, in terms of using it as a noun, my doubts about. I have my doubts about the new government policy. I have my doubts about the reality of this. I have my doubts about this idea. Okay? So with doubts, you use about. Okay, so we covered a few prepositions, and now you get to practice. So I'm going to give you a sentence with a missing word, and I want you to